I wish you said that on air.
I'll say whatever.
You know, actually, I was going to say that
no limits.
One of the podcasts we should just start, like, it'll start while we're already talking. And we kind of just did that, except something that we cannot repeat.
But now the audience has no idea what we're talking about.
Exactly. And that's podcast history right there.
Are we on right now?
Yeah.
We are.
Mystery.
Well, all I can say is I'm honored to be on your show again. All I had to do was come downstairs.
Uh-huh.
And
it was a long walk.
It was a long walk.
It was a trek.
The longest walk.
And I'm thankful that I'm able to share this time with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, eventually we might have to change this to the PRYANT and BAT podcast Owern.
Owern.
That's pretty good.
The PBO.
Yeah.
The Owern.
PBO. Peanut butter and odor, I guess. But it's good to have you.
The title of the show is already a scrambled up mess anyway, so let's just desecrate it even more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And for those out there who don't know, that our guest here, almost permanent guest, is Allin.
Permanent guest.
Almost permanent guest, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Sometime I'll be called a co-host.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm permanent guest.
Yeah, permanent guest. And even if he's silly, he's not an oxymoron. That was one of those English major jokes.
Oh, wow. Holy cow.
Oh.
Far too literate.
Yeah.
By the way, who was Percy Shelley again?
A poet.
Okay.
And relations with Mary Shelley.
Yeah. Frequent relations.
Yeah.
Permanent guest.
Hot, steamy relations.
Permanent guest in the Shelley household. So yeah, this is the PRYANT and BAT Prodcast Hourn. Mm-hmm. We welcome all of you formally.
Not yet Owern, but we're working on it.
Not quite Owern.
We would have to change the graphics. It would be a hot mess. It would be very difficult.
Oh, man.
But I think we got a sassy show for you guys.
For certain.
We've got boxes in the garage. And,
yeah, they really dress up the place nicely.
Yeah.
And we got lightning rounds.
We got 3 lightning rounds as per the Owern shows that we've done.
Yeah. And hopefully they'll be Halloween themed in some way to keep things festive.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps. I was thinking about mine, and
I wish this was a video podcast, because you had a very like Snidely Whiplash look on your face there.
Yeah,
for a second.
he is quite a character. Mm-hmm. He almost made the whole Rocky and Bullwinkle show work, I think. No, that wasn't. No, that was Dudley Do-Right.
Right,
I'm getting my cartoons mixed up.
Snidely Whiplash, he was in the Wacky Races, right?
Right. He was the villain on Wacky Races. One of many. I think there were more than just him. As far as
I think there were more
are
villains
concerned.
than good guys in that show.
Yeah. And he would always try to sabotage everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking of getting things wrong, I listened back to the last podcast, and I realized after the fact that while Dr. Stevens was here, I referred to his university of employ as Berkeley, when now that I listen back, it was actually Harvard.
Well, I noticed that too. Yeah, for whatever reason, perhaps due to the lack of professionalism with regard to this show, Bryant didn't get that straight, or you didn't get that straight.
Yeah, one of us didn't get it straight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was Harvard.
Yeah, no, it was Harvard.
Pretty sure it was Harvard.
I think we might have gotten the wrong information from Dr. Stevens.
Yeah, you guys literally spent the day with that guy, and you never got that straight.
No. But he was didn't we determine he was a drug addict? So I don't feel too bad. I felt more sympathy, or I felt bad more for us as the broadcasters.
Well, I was in the upstairs peering through a window in the dark, naked. And I happened to see him. What it looked like he had a syringe and he was injecting himself with what have you. I don't know what it was. And that's my end of the story.
And also, I knew that you were naked because you had your webcam up.
Well, I was doing a Skype session with Terrence Calixan.
Yeah. Your channel is just called Owern.
And the letters are alternating capital and lowercase.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's how you get the young crowd right there when you have
and
that.
I showed Terrence my PC Engine. You know what I'm talking about.
Let's just start the theme. Jamie's got a gun.
I'm back in the saddle again.
Walk this way, talk this way.
Just give me a kiss.
I don't wanna fall asleep, cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
I was crying when I met you. Now I'm done. Blah 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 blah.
Jamie's got a gun. Pat in the saddle again.
Pat in the saddle again.
Yeah, I ran out there.
Yeah, I had a computer overload.
Stroke.
The glazed look over my eyes.
C:/stroke.
Yeah, I couldn't think of another Aerosmith song.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
By the way, for whatever reason, this came to mind. I heard you guys say stroke, and I'm not going anywhere sexual with this, but for a time I was extremely fascinated by the Edsel, the car. Mm-hmm. The 58 Edsel. It only lasted 3 years, the production run. But I remember reading how they came upon that name Edsel. Eventually they did settle on Edsel because there was a relative named Edsel Ford, and that's how they went with that name. But they were actually taking suggestions for one time. They had a contest going, and there was a poet lady who came up with some really interesting names for the Edsel. And one of them was the Varsity Stroke. And I thought that was a brilliant name for a car.
Varsity Stroke.
Yeah. That one unfortunately did not win.
The Varsity Stroke sounds like a swimming, like a swimming, like a breaststroke or backstroke. The Varsity Stroke.
It's almost a non sequitur.
It's a technique there.
But it's a good one. That is it is a cool. It's cool sounding. You know?
Yeah, she had a lot of great ones. I forget all her other entries, but Varsity Stroke definitely stood out to me.
You know, Owen, I think I want to say that when I first met you, I think you told me that story a long time ago.
Did I?
But I liked it back then.
Yeah.
But as you were retelling it right now, it was really familiar to me. And then when you got to the Varsity Stroke part, I was like, yes, you did tell me that.
It's funny how little inconsequential stories stick in your head.
Yeah, it is.
Just because they fascinate you for whatever reason.
No, I agree.
And there's no real importance to them.
Just except friendship.
Yeah. Okay. What will be the trajectory of this show?
I don't know, but I was
meandering as usual.
I was sensing some sexual energy in the air. For a second.
I didn't sense it.
Well,
not really.
Once you mentioned the Owern webcam, I think we just opened Pandora's box.
Actually, my nakedness is not sexual in any way. It's actually very clinical and educational, the way I approach it.
Almost like you're
These are my testicles.
You're just a walking diagram. Yeah. It's good to have those. Walking the diagram.
Skiddly bop. Bop the yeah.
Those are his testicles.
Can you feel it now? Oh, yeah.
Slope of the neck. Soft and creamy.
So, should we do lightning round?
Okay. I think maybe we should just begin the show.
Speaking of nakedness, I honestly feel like we're kind of naked without our sponsors. But I'm glad that we
alone on that one.
I'm glad that we ditched our sponsors. But I also get this feeling like we're almost reverse. We're like the reverse punk band. You know, we start out DIY. And then we get sponsored and sell out. But we sponsored we got sponsored and sold out right away.
Yeah.
And then we're like, no, that's not for us. We're gonna go DIY.
Yeah.
So it's a good feeling, but it does feel different.
I think we're sincerely looking forward to selling out.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
Because if we could get money out of this,
we're trying to resell out.
That would be delightful.
We're actually trying to sell out on the real.
Well, it's not selling out; it's buying in.
Yeah.
Yeah. We aspire to selling out.
We cashed out our stocks with the Zappos. we fucked up. We need to get them back.
Do you remember on those behind the music specials? And Metallica's one. It was I think it was what's his name? The bassist that was there for a little bit. Not Cliff Burton. Newsted.
Yeah.
His response to the claims that Metallica sold out. He's like, yeah, when someone came up to me and said, you guys sold out, I was like, yeah, we sold out. Every seat in the arena.
Ooh.
And I was like,
face.
yeah. I was like, yeah, kind of a bird, I guess.
That guy was moted.
Yeah. Whoever yelled it at him.
Yeah, yeah.
The nosebleed seats.
Yeah, I don't think you could really argue with any member from Metallica when they're just filthy rich. Mm-hmm. And they're still heralded as like the greatest metal band or whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or most influential.
Mm-hmm.
I think that whole argument of whether a band has sold out or not is really adolescent and silly.
Yeah.
Because this is about making a fucking living,
yeah.
You know? And if you can make money making music,
you got to do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
You know, that sounds like a sellout thing to me.
No, but, you know, what are you supposed to struggle forever for crying out loud?
Yes.
I mean, like you only have integrity when you're poor. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and if it comes down to brass tacks, selling out is just anything to make money. You're like any income that you acquire through the act of playing or recording. So any band that's not playing a garage for 3 people, is selling out basically.
You know,
well, think about various successful artists, painters throughout history. You know, we like to talk about Van Gogh, the starving artist, but what about...
That's Van Gogh, by the way.
Yeah, Van Gogh.
What about Goya? He was basically sponsored.
Or, let's see, I'm pretty sure Picasso was a very wealthy, well-respected guy in his time, and, you know, Salvador Dali was totally rich. Andy Warhol was extremely wealthy, so I don't get it.
The word is escaping me. The word of that meant that you were not sponsored, but basically you were given like the stipend to live, and it was usually royalty. Do you know
a court painter?
Yeah, a court painter, or like even like I've read about writers that the same thing.
Yeah, for some reason I'm thinking of the word parentage. That's not right.
Yeah, no, but it's patronage.
Patronage.
Yes. So you basically just got money from the king to do anything, you know,
or the church.
Yeah, the church. Yeah, another big one.
Which pretty much is the same thing.
So, that's selling out too, but that's some of our greatest art we've ever had. So.
You know, I heard that Wagner entertained this gay affair, this long-standing gay affair with some royal prince or something like that.
I thought you were going to go with Nietzsche.
No. And
there were rumors of that too.
He got money from him for all his projects.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why Hitler liked Wagner so much, because they were both gay.
Yeah, we're breaking ground here.
I wonder if Wagner was a vegetarian.
Then they'd be soulmates.
Yeah,
Hitler was a vegetarian.
Soulmates separated only by time.
Hitler was a sensitive man.
Yeah, well, he was a painter, not a court painter.
That's actually a song by the band Anal Cunt.
Hitler was a sensitive man.
Yeah. Anal Cunt was like this extreme metal band from like the early 90s, I think. And I think I told you about this.
Yeah, I remember you liking them quite a bit.
No, I don't like them. I just thought
being entertained by them.
I thought it was fascinating that the lead guitarist or singer or whatever, he died, but he was an open Klansman, like racist and like drug addict, and he was just this crazy guy. And
I didn't know he was that complicated a figure.
So when he's saying about Hitler being a sensitive man, I guess some of the Anal Cunt songs had some.
That was not irony.
No.
With a name like that, I just want to call them sellouts.
But he died of a drug overdose, and then.
I used to think that Klansman punk man had so much integrity.
What I thought you were going to go at was he was a racist and he was in a band called Anal Cunt, and then he revealed right before he died that he was gay. That would have been a
Yeah.
twist.
No, but his what is it called? I guess eulogy, or what is it when it's in the paper? Your
obituary.
Obituary.
Yes, yeah.
His obituary was written by his wife,
Wow.
and all it was just complete racial slander, saying that he died because of Jews.
Gosh.
Oh, really?
And just dropping N-bombs. And
I can't believe they
Yeah.
printed that.
I think
Out of
I think-
respect
well, I think they
to
printed
the family of the deceased.
they printed an edited version, and then the real one was like on this website or the forum or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
The unedited extended cut with bonus material.
but I just thought also it was interesting that he dies of like a heroin overdose, but it was Jews. It was
Right.
Jews. The
Well-
Jews supplied the heroin.
Exactly. Who controls the black market trade in drugs? Jews.
Yeah.
You know, so they're ultimately responsible.
Yeah.
Or them blacks.
You know,
Them blacks and them Jews.
that kind of dishonorable death reminds me of how Gigi Allen died. Did you ever read about how he died?
I saw parts of the documentary. I think it's called Hated.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called? But they were like sticking booze and drugs in his open casket,
Yeah.
and they were like defiling his body. and, like,
Yeah,
it was
I
like
have
this
heard
weird, crazy party.
Yeah, and to show respect was to pee on him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
We're
you're-
not making that up, guys.
Yeah, no,
we're
this is-
honestly
it's all
not
real.
making that up.
3 of us have read it,
Yeah,
or at least
three.
confirmed
Three
it.
of
If
us-
Johnny Ryan is listening right now, the
Yeah.
cartoonist Johnny Ryan, he can confirm that this absolutely happened.
Really, he was there?
No, he's obsessed with Gigi Allen.
Well,
he draws him all the time.
Yeah, I could.
So I'm sure he knows the intimate details of Gigi Allen's life.
Didn't he do a Gigi Allen like Garfield cat one time?
But you said that he died kind of embarrassingly. Like,
Oh, yeah. So let's see. Last I read, I don't know, the details are kind of murky in my head, but let's see. He performed at some venue, I don't recall.
If you want to call it that.
And yeah, if you want to call it that. Usually he would do about 1 or 2 songs, and because of his antics, it would turn into a riot.
and they can get shut down or
It
something.
would turn into a riot because he would encourage everyone to get violent,
Yeah.
and he would provoke everyone. He would stick you in the eyes, and he would punch you.
Or he would throw his excrement at you.
He would throw
like,
his feces
like a
at
monkey.
you. Yep. And I actually read that he would take, not diuretics, what are they called?
Laxatives.
Laxatives.
Yeah.
Just so that he could, shit on stage and throw his fecal matter at everyone. But he would, kind of foment the crowd, whip him into a frenzy, and then it would just devolve into chaos, and the cops would come, and then it would just turn into an incident, So he did that for his last time, but then shortly after that, let's see, somehow he got like doused in gasoline or something.
Wow.
He got really dirty somehow. I think there was some weird incident where shortly after the performance, he went to a gas station and went crazy. So he was obviously totally high out of his mind and acting berserk. And then shortly after that, his body was found and he had OD'd on heroin.
Wow.
I thought he died of a blood infection because
Yeah?
he was always cutting himself.
Yeah.
And I thought that also, since he also wallowed in his own excrement on stage, that he got a blood infection from just introducing those toxins into his blood.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
sepsis. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I thought that's how.
Maybe
he
it's
died.
one of those situations like in The Simpsons when that doctor said, "Mr. Burns, you have everything."
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, with Gigi Allen, I would not doubt that.
But yeah.
Should we do lightning round?
Yeah, how about we start with you?
Oh, I don't think we've ever done that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can start with.
Saw the lightning in the sky.
Na 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 na. All right. Now, either one of us can field these, right? We can just jump in at any moment.
Some are more tailored, maybe a little bit towards you. Some a little bit more towards Pat.
Okay.
Some a little bit geared
So the
towards,
really.
Okay, I'm joking.
Okay. I was there with you, though.
We're into it. Okay. First question. I think this is the first time I've gone first, by the way. I'm kind of a little excited.
Yeah. Well,
History.
I thought we would change it up.
Broadcast history.
This is the Owern.
After 9 episodes.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Okay.
First question.
Yes.
Lisa Bonet. Hot or creepy?
A little of both.
Yeah, actually, he stole my answer.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. You know I love you, Pat.
Of course. No. But we're in agreement, so that's what.
I still sense anger. Still sense a little anger. Okay. Björk. Same question.
No, I'm not really attracted to Björk. I respect her music, though.
I think her face is cute, but her personality, I can do without,
Okay.
including her music.
Harsh.
Yeah.
Helena Bonham Carter. Same question.
Never found her attractive.
She just seems chronically unshowered.
She's not. I don't find her creepy, but I think after 12 movies of her and Johnny Depp in a Tim Burton film,
Yeah.
she's just kind of she's worn out her welcome. I'll say that.
She seems a little too self-serious.
Yeah.
And I like girls with a sense of humor.
Agreed.
Tori Amos, same question.
She's interesting. I would call her attractive, but she does seem like a basket case.
I'd say she's the most talented of the bunch so far, and I find her attractive.
Okay. All right. Three's Company. Good show?
Absolutely. I love that show.
Didn't they change cast though? I know I'm not supposed to ask a question in the response to
there's
the
a
question.
caste system like India.
Oh man,
Mr. Furley wasn't untouchable.
the surf. Suzanne Summers, the wrong kind of surf, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surfer girl.
And Mr. Roper was definitely a Vishnu devotee. You could tell.
Just by those polyester suits he wear.
Roper, he was a bodhisattva.
Well, wait a minute. Patrick didn't weigh in on that.
Oh, no, not a good show.
No, when the reruns are on, I will watch them. I love it.
Have you even watched a full episode?
Yeah, I have watched a full episode where Mr.
Can you prove it?
Yes, no, I can't prove it. But it was one where Mr. Roper was trying to sell a car,
Yeah, no, go on.
and he was trying to sell it for more than it was worth to the gang, I guess, but the gang found out or something, and it just wasn't funny.
Well, I would say one of my favorite parts is Chrissy often doesn't wear a bra.
Oh, okay.
Next question.
Oh.
Which was a 70s trend I really enjoyed. Because it was one of the few trends where feminists and straight men were actually in agreement.
Yeah.
They're like, feminists were like, take off your bra, it's restraining and confining. And then straight men are like, yeah, take off your bra, it's restraining and confining.
A rare moment of harmony.
Too bad its 70s boobs were so much different looking
Yeah.
than boobs from every.
I enjoy them. They're like Robert Crumb boobs, I really like those big binkers,
Okay.
I'm coining a new term, binkers.
All right. We're gonna play.
I like it.
We're gonna play a game. Marry, fuck, kill.
Oh, great.
This one is more for Pat.
Okay.
Selma Hayek,
Okay.
Penelope Cruz, and the redhead from Mad Men. I forget her name.
Christina Hendricks.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you generally like Latin girls?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So this is 2 Latins and an Irish woman?
Yeah.
wow, Brian. Way to make fun of my heritage.
He is just torn in half right now.
Let's see. Marry.
We assume she's Irish. I don't really know.
Let's see. Well, I guess for fuck, it would have to be the one that I have the longest history of finding attractive. So I will go with Selma Hayek for fuck. Marry.
By the way, hearing Patrick say fuck just does not
It's very, it's endearing.
It does not seem right.
I'm trying. I've tried to keep it PG with my part to the podcast.
Yeah.
I am game for the question, so I'm going to continue. Mary,
it's not beneath you.
I'll try to be a little faster. So Mary, I will go with Christina Hendricks because she's. I think she's more relevant at the moment. And then I guess by virtue of a process of elimination, Penelope Cruz will have to meet her untimely fate. But maybe, perhaps, it will be through the avenue of sexual relations that she will find her demise.
Wow.
With me.
Okay. No, that was good.
Yeah.
Do you want to weigh in on that, or you don't care about any of them?
Not really.
Okay.
Tori, Mary, fuck, kill, Tori Amos, Björk, and Chrissy from Three's Company. Oh,
that's more up my alley.
Okay. Next. Again, Mary, fuck, kill. And this can go to both of you.
All right.
Danzig, Jello Biafra, Henry Rollins.
You gotta marry Jello.
Yeah.
He's just so stable.
Yeah.
You know,
he's the stablest of the
go
three.
the distance with Jello.
So you'd be like his running partner.
Yeah,
so he was running for
to grow old with Jello
on an annual basis, running for
just me and Jello on a park bench. You know, enjoying times together.
He probably owns a yacht or something. You know,
Yeah.
To grow old with Jello would be a pretty good campaign slogan.
What a privilege.
Campaign manager, husband. Kill.
Well, wait, are you gonna finish?
Yes. Okay. So I would marry Jello. I would.
I'm in agreement with that, so I'm gonna.
I would fuck Danzig because he seems like an aggressive lover. You know, that's a real.
And Henry Rollins doesn't.
Yeah, Henry Rollins. That would be like prison sex.
You'd be raped.
Yeah. And then I guess you have to kill Henry Rollins.
I would agree with that.
Henry Rollins seems like the kind of guy that if you killed him, he wouldn't mind that much. You know, he's got kind of that soldier mentality, like. He expects to die anytime anyway.
He would give you respect for killing him.
Yeah, so he would like stick his chest into the barrel. He's like, come on, bitch.
Yeah. I think Danzig would want to see the other side. He'd be like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I think I would agree with Owen on marrying Jello. But I don't know. I think I might have to switch Rollins and Danzig.
Okay. Hey, it could go either way, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Marry, fuck, kill.
No wonder you wrote so many questions. These are easy.
Joey, Johnny, and Dee Dee.
You go first, Patrick.
For those of you at home, we're talking about the Ramones.
Yeah.
Marry Joey, because he seemed the nicest.
Well, the most unstable, undoubtedly, would be Dee Dee.
Yeah,
He's a
definitely.
total train wreck, the guy.
Definitely. So I would probably have to kill him just because he might kill me. and then I guess I would have the extramarital affair with Johnny Ramone. By process of elimination.
No. I would keep Joey as... You said Joey for marriage, right?
Yeah.
I would marry Joey. It sounds so funny. I would marry Joey, and I would kill Johnny, and then have a wild tryst with Dee Dee. Yeah.
Wow.
I'd marry Dee Dee.
That's
because because I just want the experience there.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's gonna live long.
Hey, if you can fix me on Apple, you can fix Dee Dee.
Well, I don't have to fix her because she's perfect already.
Okay. I'm glad that made it into a lore of the.
I'm glad that you could read my heart. All right, Marry, fuck, kill, Soulja Boy, Lil Jon, or Lil Wayne.
I can't imagine in any way being sexual with Lil Wayne. I mean, I can't imagine being sexual with any of these men, but if you want to talk about looks alone, Lil Wayne is a gruesome little guy. But Patrick?
I have no idea. Like, I've never actually seen a picture of Soulja Boy. So I'm only familiar with the other two.
Then you might as well kill him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, all right. Soulja Boy.
Killing the Soulja Boy.
Okay.
Well,
Wait,
let's see.
are you going to finish? Or?
Do you want to finish
Are
first?
you just too mystified by the question?
Yeah, are you still
yeah,
pondering?
I am, honestly.
Let's see. I would marry Lil Jon because career-wise, he's the most stable.
Yeah.
He probably has the most money. And I would kill Lil Jon.
You think Lil Jon has more money
Or
than
no,
Lil
Lil
Wayne?
Wayne. Sorry, I would kill Lil Wayne.
You think Lil Jon has more money than Lil Wayne?
It's probably pretty close now because
Yeah.
Little John has lost his relevance, but he had a pretty high relevance for a while.
But
Lil Wayne's been around, I think, the longest.
Lil Jon does
Lil
strike me
Wayne's
as more
been around.
stable.
Oh.
So you would marry Little John?
I would marry Little Jon. I would have a nasty, sweaty fling with Lil Wayne. And then I would kill Soulja Boy because no one would miss him.
Yeah, I think I agree with Owen. I was moving in that direction.
You know, he actually sent me an email today. He's
to
a fan.
apologize for his irrelevance.
Yeah, Soulja Boy, if you are a fan, we love you. And we're just being silly.
And we're sorry that Owen
Just
killed
ribbing
you. We're sorry that Owen murdered you.
Double murder, actually.
It was a hypothetical murder.
Yeah.
It was not a literal murder.
All right, let's just keep going.
By the way, just to interject, don't you hate it when people overuse the word literally? Have you
Yeah.
heard people overuse it? Where they must not understand the meaning of the word literally
Oh, no.
because literally only applies when there's vagueness about whether it could be symbolic or not.
Yeah.
You know, if it could be figurative, then you stipulate that, you know, literally,
Yeah.
and then that, you know, wipes away the question marks. But people overuse literally.
When people do that, that's literally one of the most annoying things ever.
But that was a correct
Hi-oh.
usage. Wouldn't you say?
It's literally. Wait, what was the rest of it?
Well,
it's
when
literally
people
one
do
of the
that,
most annoying things.
yeah.
No.
No.
I think it's unnecessary to say literally in that context.
But because when you use literally like that, it's almost like that's seriously one of the most, or that's really one of the most annoying things.
Yes, really or seriously
Yeah.
applies.
But literal in that context,
Yeah.
isn't the appropriate.
I
usage.
thought the rule of thumb with literally was that it actually, like, it happened, like, or it's
Yeah.
happening presently. So
Yeah.
you're literally beating
Yes.
beating the crap out of
yeah,
him.
that's another shade of meaning there because if there's a question about whether it really happened or not, you know, whether it truly happened, then you can use it in that context too. But I'm talking about people just overusing it, throwing it around.
Oh yeah. No, it's
think-
definitely overused.
I think the context in which I used it is an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it isn't literal. It
Yeah,
isn't.
that's true. That's
You
true.
know.
Yeah.
Let's
Usually-
consult Webster's.
Marry, fuck, kill, literally, figuratively.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
I am literally done with that topic.
Marry, fuck, kill, Wacko, Yakko, and Dot.
Well, to keep it in a male-female context, I would have to fuck Dot because she's the only female.
You would marry Dot?
I would since it's more acceptable, I think, to marry someone of the same sex than it is to fuck them.
But
In our prudish
they're
times.
also of a different species too.
Yeah, but if we're gonna open that wormhole, you know,
They are.
I bet you like to open their wormhole.
man, I wouldn't want to go that far.
They're not even necessarily dogs. They're kind of these anthropomorphic dog-like creatures.
Yeah,
All right, Dr. Stevens. They're
Darwin
anthropomorphic.
Stevens.
Anthropomorphic.
but it's true. They are. Were they actually,
Harvard Medical, by the way.
Harvard Medical. Don't go Bears. Bears are the wrong mascot.
Oh, man. Okay, so I would marry Wacko, and I would kill Dot. just to be controversial, and then have a sweaty, wild night out with.
Just say Trist again.
Yakko.
You like that one?
Wacko was the smaller one, right? That sounded like Ringo Starr.
No, Yakko was sort of the vaudevillian joke teller.
Yeah, and then Wacko was the Yakko.
I thought Wacko was the Ringo Starr type.
Yeah,
I thought that was Yakko.
No, Yakko was the tall one.
Okay.
And he was
the main
kinda
one,
like a Groucho Marx.
Yeah.
Kind of character, and then Wacko was the little
Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr type.
Yeah,
and I'm saying I would marry him.
Yeah, I would marry him too. The comedy alone.
Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
Marry, fuck, kill. Tommy Dreamer, the Sandman, and Lil Spike Dudley.
Lil Spike Dudley. Oh man, I haven't heard that name in forever.
I was never a fan of the Sandman, so I'd kill him.
Well, you gotta marry Little Spike Dudley.
Hey, do you remember that documentary?
On the Mat.
Yeah, Lil Spike Dudley. He was a literature major.
Yeah, he was. So I'd have to marry him.
He was very educated. You guys could have some very good conversations.
And the sex with Tommy Dreamer would be hardcore because he could take us both.
Yeah, I think you'd get a caning from the Sandman if you went with him.
Actually, that was I was making reference to a line where Raven he said, or two women, I forget who the two women were, but Tommy Dreamer had to choose between the two of them, and he said, "I'm hardcore. I'll take them both." So that's what my reference.
Was one of them Beulah McGillicuddy?
Yeah, I think I can't remember who the other one was, but Beulah was
Raven, nevermore. Yeah,
Edgar Allan Poe.
Devon Dudley.
Flaming tables.
New Jack is in the house, everybody. Hardcore.
Okay, so wait, what do you have an answer yet?
Yeah, kill Sandman, marry Dudley, and sex with Tommy Dreamer.
I'll agree 100%.
Okay. Let's see. Marry, fuck, kill.
Ooh, that was unexpected.
Yeah. Okay. The Dudley Boyz. So that's Devon and
You're double teamed by the conceivably.
No. I mean.
Oh, those are two of the choices.
Yeah, Devon and who's
Bubba Ray.
Bubba, and then Big Dick Dudley.
I don't remember Big Dick Dudley.
I'm
Big Dick
shady on him.
He was exclusively an ECW guy, and he had long, greasy hair, and apparently they called him Big Dick Dudley because he had a big dick.
Oh. So I guess the smart money would be on us, if we were size queens, to pick him for the more salacious option.
Yeah.
But again, since
More salacious option.
I think I don't think too many people would miss Big Dick Dudley, so I think I would kill him, and then we would
Soulja Boy him.
Yeah, we would Soulja Boy him. I think I would marry Devon because he seems like the nicer one of the two, and then I would. Oh man, no. I guess I would have to marry Bubba Ray and then have sexual relations with Devon.
Yeah, no, that's exactly my answer too. I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you for changing yours so that I don't have to repeat anything or say anything new.
All right. Next one. And this is exclusively for Pat.
Okay.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Should I leave the room? How private is this?
Yeah. We're actually going to just have a staring contest.
Okay.
We've
already done that though.
But it'll be a staring contest with bass guitar.
It's going to require more concentration on my part.
I don't even know. I don't even know where that bass is coming from, but it's
Neither do I.
Lisa Ann.
Okay.
Andy Sandemus.
Okay.
Ava Devine.
That's a lot of fake boobs.
Yeah, that is a lot of fake boobs.
Boobs. Cute cooers.
So I think if I'm going to start a new race of human that is super beautiful, I would kill Ava Devine because she's the oldest, and I would.
Are you saying she's out of eggs?
Probably, or the eggs that we're looking for,
or that the STDs have attacked her womb.
Well, I think the STDs may, much if I can make this comparison to Alexander the Great, I think the syphilis might have attacked her.
Her mind.
Yeah, and I don't think she would be the proper one to.
I think the STDs would attack you too.
Oh yeah, that's why I would kill her. So
her poor fallopian tubes are so full of scar tissue.
Yeah, so she would be
quite regrettable.
She would be. I can't think of the word when you separate them to prevent spread of infection.
Quarantine.
I would quarantine Ava Devine, thus killing her.
The word of the day is quarantine.
I would have amorous relations with Annie Sandemus. And then I would marry Lisa Ann because she's probably the richest.
As opposed to soulless, unamorous relations.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Where you're just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah,
it's very mechanical.
Okay. Not Mary Fuck Kill. I exhausted all those. Spielberg. Still got it?
He hasn't had it for a while.
But he doesn't really need it anymore. He could just go away and...
Yeah. He's
He'd
an
be
elder
okay.
statesman. He still has her respect. But no, he does not have it anymore. Probably since Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
When was the last movie you truly enjoyed from him?
No,
but actually, he could have it again with the new Lincoln movie.
I think Jurassic Park was before he did Schindler's List.
Okay, Schindler's List.
I think Schindler's List was
Did he do that AI movie?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. It wasn't amazing,
Yeah,
but
definitely controversial.
The first 2 hours, but not the last 2 hours.
yeah, no, you're right.
How long it is.
Yeah, definitely, it was fairly long.
Ayahuasca, overrated?
After last week's show, I would have to conclude that it is about right on the money in terms of all that people have said about it. Yeah. The hoopla is justified.
Well, I guess economically speaking, I'd have to ask how much it costs first, because I believe the high was only about 2 or 3 minutes long, and I think I would demand more out of a psychedelic experience. It'd have to be a few hours long.
Val Venus, hot or not?
Not. Actually, I found him kind of.
Hello, ladies.
I found him kind of doughy. Actually, he was doughy.
I kind of like that.
Hopefully not doughy where it counts.
No.
All right, last one for me.
Okay. Here we go.
Hulk Hogan sex tape.
Oh God.
Bomb.
I think it's more sad than anything, because I was actually telling Bryant that I saw a clip of it, and it was very sad actually that at the end he thanked the person that he was engaged in.
Really?
The relationship with, the sexual relationship.
How cordial of him.
Yeah, and he actually asked if he should leave the door open as he walked out, which is also very cordial.
Now, when he did enter her, did he say the Hulkster's in the house?
No, I don't think he did. You would expect him to, Hulk up at the end, when he's reaching that climax, and go and then do the 3 punches.
Yeah.
Or get the 3 block punches and then go for the atomic leg drop.
He was playing an MP3 of the Wrestling Boot Band.
Wrestling Boot Band.
Did he keep calling her brother?
I didn't watch it with audio.
Yeah, brother.
You can take it all there, brother.
Oh man,
I can get it all in, brother.
What's your man, Randy Savage? What you doing there, Hulk? Oh my God, Hulk! What you doing there, brother? This is Mean Gene Okerlund.
slamming Andre the Giant. Pontiac Silverdome.
Okay. So,
Oh boy.
Who's going next? Rock, paper, scissors.
Shall we?
No, Patrick, you go. Let's try to throw up the order as best we
Alright.
can here.
So, I called in a few favors actually for this lightning round, and surprisingly,
you radioed in.
Yeah, I did actually radio in. Unsurprisingly, we have a
He's
lot
got a
of
CB in his Kia.
It's like Smokey in the band.
it's like one of those old Cadillacs. He's like talking to truckers in his Kia.
we actually
Talking
have
to Dom DeLuise.
we have a lot of famous listeners. So I actually these are actually calling questions from
I like
listeners.
this idea. This is great.
So this is the listener lightning round.
Yeah.
So first one.
Sweet.
Off the top of your head, or no, wait, I'm sorry. Yes, off the top of your head, are there any band names that you wish you could have used? Yours truly, Dweezil Zappa.
Wow.
Okay. Are there any band names?
Is there a band? I suppose when I was talking to him,
What did Dweezil mean exactly?
I think he was actually trying to get at that. He wanted to know if there were any band names that you had thought of that you thought were good,
That were good?
that you did not use. So maybe he could perhaps use them.
The Varsity Strokes.
That is a good one. Yeah.
The Val Venus Quartet.
Oh, and actually, he added an addendum of what kind of music they would play.
Let's see. The Varsity Strokes would do skiffle.
Okay.
I think the Val Venus Quartet would sound like.
It's my turn.
Can you feel it?
Ladies. Hello, ladies.
Question number 2. Does it bother you like it does me that the History Channel shows not many historic shows anymore? Signed, Tom Brokaw.
Yes, it's gotten pretty exploitational and sensationalistic, I would say. Bryant?
I don't like learning, so I like it. It's good. I like it.
Question number 3. Your favorite acronym? Signed, A. Sharpton.
Stun Runner.
What does that?
I have no idea, but it had periods on it.
Oh. APB. It's keep up with Atari.
Yeah. All points bulletin.
Number 4. If you had Tourette syndrome, what word or subject would be your TIC of choice, assuming you would have a choice in the matter? Signed, Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Long time listener, no time caller. First time writer.
We are honored to have him as a listener, really. If only speaking for myself, I must say, I am very happy that he listens to our show.
Yeah, he was actually pretty excited.
I don't know if I would have a subject or something that I would say. I think I would just yelp and just be like, ah! 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 Ah!
Owen, got a chip in.
I can't top that.
Shall I go to the next question?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Question number 5. What is your opinion on paintball? Signed, Teresa/Mother.
I've always wanted to do it, but I have never had the good fortune to take part.
I second that.
Question number 6. What, in your opinion, is the threshold for the longest distance you would be willing to walk in a single day? Signed, Flint, Larry.
That's funny. I really like that because he's paralyzed. I get it. That's really funny.
It was a pretty important question.
Yeah. Was that what you were giggling about earlier? Okay, because that is really funny. Well, that's more just a joke that we laugh at and don't even answer, right?
Yeah.
But it actually was a question that he wanted answered.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
How
He realized the irony of
I'm
the
going to
situation.
say
the
4
distance
miles.
be willing to walk?
Yeah.
Or
So the distance, the longest distance you would be willing to
Is our
walk without
survival
driving.
at stake? Are we running away from?
Yeah, you'd have your survival in mind. I'm assuming.
Marauding warriors or something, like Mad Max style characters.
Yeah,
following you,
definitely.
And then you have to walk and walk and walk.
I think 15 to 20.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it depends on what I'm carrying. Is this a survival? I don't know. There's too many questions.
Let's see. Next one. Question number 7.
The Hulkster's in there.
Tourette syndrome.
This show's just going to become a series of random catchphrases. It's not even going to have any coherence anymore at some time.
Best show ever.
I'm back in the saddle again.
That was actually pretty good. Question number 7. Is it more unhealthy to be criminally obese or religiously thin? Signed, the guy who invented Pokemon.
You couldn't hold that one together. Did you, like, forget what you wrote?
No, I just...
See, a crack there.
I'm just too busy laughing at the questions.
Yeah.
Religiously thin.
Sure.
Okay. Question number 8. This is a long-winded one, but the listener, he had a lot of time on his hands. Which sport objective, aka the purpose of or goal of the game, do you find most futile in the metaphorical sense? Signed, Jared from Subway.
Which game?
Any game.
Double dribble in basketball?
Oh, okay.
I don't like offsides in soccer.
Those were excellent answers, actually. I'm going to tell Jared about this. Question number 9, final question.
Eat fresh, by the way.
If you could create a unique national or global holiday, what would it be in honor? What would it be in honor of? And if you have one in mind, what would the date be? Signed, JohnBelushiForever.com.
It would be Shiva having sex with Zeus.
Day.
And then Yahweh would be laughing at all of it. And can we get any more deities in there?
Gary Trudeau.
Gary Trudeau would be suckling at the teat of... I have no idea. Aphrodite.
Bashek.
Yeah, and it would be just some pan-religious thing that we could all get into.
And what day of the year would this be on?
September 11th.
Oh. Wow. That is a dark note to end my lightning round on, but we're going to do it.
Is that one taken?
No.
Does that have any significance?
No, I think it's wide open, actually.
Okay, all right.
Let's just replace Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we should.
John Belushi. He's...
Forever.com.
Okay. Here we go. I got 13 questions apiece. Special for Halloween, the number 13. Very unlucky. In this case, very lucky. Are you ready to get lucky tonight? All right. Let's go with Brian.
That was smooth.
Bryant!
That was really smooth.
Are you ready? I actually try to keep my lightning rounds fast-paced. So here we go. Favorite Goonie?
Who's...
Andy! You Goonie!
Hey, who's the...
Just say Sloth.
No, the ugly girl with the glasses.
Oh, I actually forget her
Who's
character
really...
name.
Who's annoying.
Martha Plimpton.
Yes, Martha Plimpton in Goonies. I will take Martha Plimpton
Okay.
for 100.
Mary fuck kill.
I would do all three to her. Alex Jones bullshit percentage.
Okay. Is the higher the percentage, the more bullshit?
Yes.
Okay, I'd put him in a good 75.
Okay. But extremely entertaining.
Oh,
And-
yeah, always.
We did not get a question from him. And we would very much enjoy a question from him. Like when martial law will be declared.
Now, we've done the research, people. We have evidence. The aliens...
I'll try to get in contact with him.
Osama bin Laden, he was frozen. He's in a fridge right now in the bottom of the Pentagon. You people out there are thinking that he was dumped off into the ocean.
They're going to put us in the FEMA camps.
Yes.
Okay. Who'd you rather? Whoopi Goldberg or Rosie O'Donnell?
Ouch. That question hurts from over here.
Do I get the kill option? On that one?
No, this is who'd you rather.
Can I kill myself?
I'm sorry, you are locked in a cell with these two.
I'm hardcore. I'll take both.
All right.
Man, we just winded back around. It's almost Seinfeldian.
Ooh. Okay, how come Elvira never married or had children?
I think she's actually really shy.
Okay. Patrick?
I think men were too intimidated by her breasts.
That could be too. Best melon.
Elvira.
Yeah, best melons. Is that your answer?
Wait, that's the question.
Yeah, really,
best melon.
Yeah. That was very Freudian to me.
I'm not a fan of any melon fruits, really.
Not even watermelon.
But if I had to choose one, I guess watermelon. Even though I don't even really think watermelon has that good of a taste.
I'm not much for cantaloupe.
Yeah, honeydew is all right.
I think cantaloupe smells much better than it tastes. It's actually kind of a tease. You smell it and you think, "Wow, this is going to be good," and then you bite it, and then you're let down.
I just like smelling things.
How drastically did Rambo 3 for Sega Genesis change your life?
That game helped me find Christ.
There's a sale at Guitar Center. I just thought I might say that. Celebrity Apprentice.
Well, 30% off all Fender strings.
I thought it'd be funny to do no question at all. It's just a bulletin.
All points.
By the way,
all points bulletin.
Yeah. Okay, Celebrity Apprentice. All Stars. Are you watching?
I think I've seen maybe 5 episodes of that show, and that's because I was bored and I wanted to hang out with you and the rest of the family. Mm-hmm.
But the gimmick this season is that it's all stars.
I think I would take the kill option for myself.
Now you're not hardcore. You wouldn't take it all on.
Yeah.
Best World War II movie.
Best World War II movie. That's the thing. There's a lot of like really bad ones. I'm gonna have to go with Schindler's List.
Would you watch a Mike Patton sitcom?
Would Schindler's List really be a World War II movie?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because
the Holocaust didn't occur any other time.
Yeah, and it was because
I feel bad for laughing.
Although to be fair, there have been numerous Jewish Holocausts.
I was thinking like, is this like an action movie, John Wayne, but yeah, never mind. Schindler's List. That's my answer.
Would you watch a Mike Patton sitcom?
He's already a sitcom. I don't think he needs to have a TV show.
That was a very Patrick answer on your part.
What Terrence Calixian is doing right now?
I mean, have you heard Peeping Tom? Peeping Tom, that might as well just be a comedy. Terrence is probably
I shudder.
Either trolling a forum, playing TurboGrafx, probably maybe Bonk 3.
Yes.
Bonk 3 is actually pretty
Or maybe Airzonk. Maybe he's feeling
Airzonk maybe some Airzonk. Or he's Facebook stalking.
He does that?
That's how we got him on our podcast.
Yeah. Funny thing is I stalk him on Facebook.
By the way, Terrence, you're like on the podcast all the time. Thanks, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, screw you. Why do we even love that guy?
I don't know. Why do we love you,
We
Terrence?
should be over it.
By the way, I really enjoyed the food at that barbecue. Your mom's a good cook. I'm assuming your mom could. I don't know. It was good.
Girls wearing sexy Halloween costumes. Cool or trashy?
How trashy? That's the thing. Like
cleavage, short skirt.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Unless it's super horrid.
Are you ready?
There's a percentage.
For the final question. Can you feel it?
The final question. With the final solution.
Final solution. You're going to stick by that. Where were you?
Well, we're already talking about.
Marry. Fuck. Yeah. No, but in light of Schindler's List, you're going to say The Final Solution.
That's what it was controversial.
This is like Sarah Silverman shock humor.
Well, remember when you made that holiday on September 11th?
That was really bad taste. Really bad taste.
This is the Bad Taste podcast.
No, I really was ignorant. I didn't realize. I picked that date out at random. I had no idea the significance of that.
I think December 21st would be a good one too for that.
Yeah. Okay, your last question. What Jack White will be doing as an old man?
He would be like Neil Young, and he'd be like, "I don't want an MP3.
I don't want no MP3. I don't want to. I'm gonna make some old babies with you."
I was actually going to say that. Bryant took my answer, even though it wasn't directed towards me, the question.
Yeah. I think he's just going to be a curmudgeon, and he's going to have at the time he's an old man, 85-year-old 2-inch tape recorders, and be like, I don't record digitally, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. By that time, we'll just record like hourly or something like hourly.
Yeah.
Through an aura.
Did you know he doesn't trust Trojan condoms, so he wears lambskins, actual lambskins?
He said that?
No, I just made that up. Because he's such a Luddite,
Oh, man.
I thought I'd use that
That's
word.
a good word. It's one of my new favorite words.
Okay, Patrick. Are you ready?
Yes.
I mean, did you hear Peeping Tom?
No.
That was a comedy.
I was going to say that your last, that last bass line.
Okay, wait a minute. How about a sitcom with Mike Patton and Jack White? Holy cow.
Man.
And
That would
Chrissy.
be impossible to watch.
Chrissy from Three's Company.
And, he would be
Andy
rambling.
Sandemus.
Mike Patton would be rambling on and on about Sergio Leone.
Yeah.
And then Jack White would be saying, no, lead belly, dude. Lead belly.
Wait.
You would.
No, I think they would both agree on Sergio Leone.
Yeah.
And then Mike Patton would just speak broken Italian and then talk about his vineyards.
Yeah.
I'm going to make more babies out of you.
Okay. Patrick,
Okay.
nuclear-armed Iran, a threat or no big deal?
A threat.
Giants in antiquity, fact or fiction?
Giants in antiquity? I'm sorry if I repeat that question. I apologize. What was the last part of the question?
You're so
I apologize.
Fact
polite. You're so
or
polite, by
fiction?
the way.
Fiction.
I'm sorry if these questions don't have as many moving parts as yours. Mitt Romney's a Mormon. So what? Or we're all doomed?
Well, he is the white horseman after all. Or the man on the white horse.
I miss Larry Flint.
Has man stopped evolving?
No, actually, man is... Yeah, it has stopped evolving because it's devolving.
Okay. We are Devo.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Favorite East Asian cuisine?
None, actually. Chinese.
Favorite Fresh Prince character?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I'm going to have to go controversially with the most prominent character, Will.
I would pick Devon Dudley.
Small cameo.
Second part to the question. Did I have a crush on Hillary?
You did, because you've told me.
You bet your fucking life. All right.
What about the other sister? Did you find her attractive?
She's too young. I'm not into jail.
She got older. Well, obviously she got older, but on the show she was older at the very end.
We're a few seconds older right now.
Yeah, that's true. A bunch of thousands of particles of sand are in front of your eyes.
Well, we're all just billion-year-old carbon.
That's true.
Oh my. Joni Mitchell, where are you? Real inventor of radio, Marconi or Tesla?
Tesla.
Do your parents often vote the same way?
As each other?
Yeah.
I think they don't.
Are they
but
politically alike, in other words?
I think they are in conversation, but when it comes to the actual nitty-gritty of polling, I think they are very much apart secretly.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do they have party allegiance? Either
Yes,
one of them?
I think my dad is allegiant to the Democrats just because, as most Catholic Democrats, they're the party of Kennedy.
Right, ever since Kennedy.
Yeah.
By the way, that wasn't a question. That was just me fascinated by what you were talking about.
Oh, yeah. I do that to people.
Favorite gay entertainer?
Oh, that's a good one. Darby Crash.
I thought you were going to say Hunks.
No, that's a good one too.
I'm going to have to say Freddie Mercury.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, he was gay?
When are you going to settle down and find a nice woman? JFK assassination, inside job or lone gunman attack?
I think it's a lone gunman thing just because I could see someone being that crazy to do it by himself.
You're a casting director. Sexual favors are fair game?
No, I think that's I don't like that.
Okay. Are you ready for the final 13th question?
I breezed through those. Those were easy.
13. How do you talk to an angel?
I don't talk. I touch the angel, or I get touched by.
Can you give me a
the angel.
baseline?
What kind?
Jazz.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a pretty cool one. I've been working on this one.
Touched by an angel. On the shoulder.
How do you talk to an angel?
Isn't that a song? It's a jazz.
How do you talk to an angel? Wow.
Those were excellent.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah, wasn't it done by that band that was two brothers that were really blonde? Nelson?
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
It was by a group called The Heights.
Oh.
And it was actually kind of a promotional song for this spinoff from 90210.
Really?
Yeah. The actor...
They had lofty aspirations.
Yeah, the actor who they made the star of that show. I think it was called The Heights. I think it was the band The Heights and then the show The Heights.
Oh.
And it took place in a fake city called Lofty Aspirations.
I thought it was going to be called...
But anyway, yeah, it was a spinoff of 90210, and it only lasted like 1 or 2 seasons. And they released that song. It was almost like the Monkees, where it's a fictitious band that kind of becomes a real band.
Oh. Interesting. And that,
Yeah.
wait, so they... I guess I was getting lost in a bunch of religious metaphor, or,
We're going to have to start using the word literally.
Yeah, definitely.
To bring this back to earth.
But, so the show was about the band?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the band wasn't a real band, but they, as a real band, produced that song, How Do You Talk to an Angel?
Yeah, and you said it was a spin-off, so were any of the characters from...
Yeah, I think the 90210 characters would make cameos from time to time.
Interesting.
Hey, what do you guys think of the band? The band?
I don't know.
Painful, challenging to listen to, I would say. Like an endurance test.
A little
to listen to
dispirited.
them.
A little dispirited that they are known.
They're also a little distended.
Yeah, Bob Dylan's backing band. It pains me to say.
Where do we go from here?
Nowhere place.
How do you talk to an angel?
This has been the 9th PRYANT and BAT Podcast Hourn.
9/11,
you enjoyed
9/11.
Holocaust jokes. Yeah.
I was crying when I met you.
Yeah. So
I was making the motion to press the stop button because I think that would have been really cool.
It never stops.
That's true.
It keeps going. Everything is cyclical.
That was my philosophy, though, from the day number 1.
That's my life philosophy.
That was actually day number -1.
I actually repeat that to myself every day in a mantra while I'm meditating.
That's stupid.
It gets you through the day. It got you here,
It got you downstairs to the garage.
Yeah.
so it's successful.
When I'm naked and Skyping, that's what I repeat to myself.
Hey, what was the name of your webcam again?
Owern.
Where I show my PC Engine to the world.
Yeah. It's nice. You got it refurbished recently. Polished.
Yeah.
A Brazilian?
By the way,
Yeah.
I have seen Terrence's legendary axe.
Oh, man.
That one was just for Terrence. He would know exactly what
Wasn't
that
there a
was
funny game
And
with
let me
beast
tell
in the
you,
title?
He has got courage. Keith's
Keith-
courage. Yeah.
I think we're going to have Terrence on the podcast.
We keep saying that. He never wants to come on.
Yeah.
We should threaten him with bodily harm.
Or just like have Lumpia over.
We'll tell him we'll have Olympia PC Engine party. We'll get an import PC Engine.
We'll import the Lumpia too.
We'll import the Olympia because it has to be from Taiwan or wherever.
We're well over an hour. Do you guys have any final words?
Parting words. The Hulkster's in the house.
Terrence, we love you.
And Larry Flint.
Yeah. We just summed up the podcast right there.
I think so.
So I guess
There's nothing else to say.
except for Are you
Are you down?
what?